I'd like to call the North Smithfield School Committee meeting of June 2024 to order. Clerk, please call the roll.
Chair Lombardi,
Present.
Mrs. Mayo. Here. Mr. Connell.
Here.
Mrs. Vada. Here. Mrs. Barnamoli. Here.
We have 5 present. We have a quorum. Let's move on to the pledge of allegiance.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with justice for all.
So welcome, everyone. Item number 3 is a presentation of spring athletic award certificates. So we want to congratulate all of the children, but we also like to recognize the extra efforts that the boys tennis team, undefeated state champions, boys lacrosse team, state champions, and the girls lacrosse team, undefeated state champions. So actually,
Mr. Chairman, if you don't mind, before we recognize the students, could the students recognize and give a round of applause to the coaches?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your efforts.
Right.
Dylan Driscoll. Timothy Ferry. Ethan Flores. Luke Fournier. Isaiah LaChance. Cody Roy. Alex Savigny. Zach Simpkins. Nathan Tremblay. Justin Elledge. Bryce Santos. Benjamin Tessier. Sam Drolet. Noah Schwartz. Davis Carter. Nate Como. Caden Dalby. Benjamin Cabral. Owen Dubbick. Max Hawes. Landon Hebert. Daniel Roden. Jackson Boyce. Ethan Corvo. Camden Governo. Logan Pereira. Alex Pickering. Judah Corvo. Nathan Gravel. Joshua Punchuk. Luke Robichaud. Brett Becker. Cooper Carlson. Carter Chaudier. Nate Chartrand. Jack Freitas. John Freitas. Helen Hallowell. Mason Pereira. Taylor Smith. Gabriella Austin. Sophie Boisvert. Eva Corvo. Sophia Di Cataldo. Sophia Frechette. Laura Hallowell. Abigail Hallowell. Emily Shurick. Juliana Sirignano. Nora Strong. Claire Grant. Ella O'Neill. Kaylee Salanaro. Chiara Sitta. Allison Smith. Samantha Austin. Alina Bienkowitz. Ingrid Hagstrom. Julie Knoll. Ava O'Neill. And Kate Zonin.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
You can always.
We can reset for 2 minutes.
Okay.
We can reset for 2 minutes. All right, we'll go back on the record. Moving on to public comment or community comment. Does anybody want to say anything? I didn't see any names on there, so we'll move on to the consent agenda. Does anybody have anything they want to pull off the consent agenda?
Yes, please. Item number 7, 9, and 11.
Anything else? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda except for 7, 9, and 11.
So moved.
Motion been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Moving on to item number 7.
I'm just curious, what exactly is this nursing service?
Special.
Oh, okay. Have we had it?
Yes, every year.
Okay. All right. The next one, well, both 9 and 11. These are things that we're going to the master purchasing
Uh,
to get.
9, yes, and 11, I believe that was a,
Massachusetts higher
Yeah.
education. Yep. Okay. Have we looked at anything else? Because I take an issue with the town because they keep looking for playground equipment at Pacheco.
Mhm.
And there are other companies because I end up taking my grandchildren out of town to find a playground. And there's a playground company that has done, I think it's Globe Park School. They've done the playground in Wickford. And they have a grant program. And I didn't know if we looked into that.
So that's not for the equipment.
Okay, it's
It's
just
to-
installation.
We already have the equipment.
Okay, so it's existing equipment?
It's equipment that we already purchased
Okay. When did we purchase that?
through a grant.
Okay. All right. All right.
How long ago we purchased it?
I can't recall
Yeah.
off the top of my head, but yes, it came from a grant.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Any further questions? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve 7, 9, and 11 on the consent agenda. Motion been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Moving on to reports.
Yeah,
Superintendent?
all I wanted to say is that I'm wishing everybody a happy, safe summer holiday. And meanwhile, a lot of us are still going to be here at work and preparing for the next school year. We have a lot of projects underway, and I will periodically be posting them on Facebook, the progress that we're making. We have the extended school year over at NSES. There's still a lot happening in the schools with the kids, and then with our renovations and school improvements.
Thank you. Any questions? Moving on to item number 4, which is informational purposes. It's resignations, retirement, leave of absence, appointments.
What I'd like to do is just say a few words about Jane Frank. So she started in 1976 as a substitute teacher, 1977 as a full-time teacher, has a love for teaching, which is evident in everything she did. Her passion to ensure that her students were successful and felt loved was always her main priority. Jane showed amazing spirit throughout her career. She spent many years at Hallowell before coming over to our middle school. You would often see her dressed up as a fictional character to make her students smile. Her creativity would shine through her lessons, activities, classroom decor, team showcases, and we thank her for her years of service and for everything she did, and we wish her a happy retirement. And you know, here's the interesting thing about Jane. She's a woman of faith, and teaching was her calling. and she approached it with humility. In fact, she didn't even want anyone to know that she was retiring. She saved that news 2 o'clock on the last day of school when she notified everybody. She didn't want to fuss. She just did good work, and she, in retirement, she wants to find good work to do as well. And I also want to welcome Christine Welch, our new Director of Pupil Personnel Services. Congratulations. And she had interviewed against a number of sitting special ed directors around the state, and she just knocked it out of the park. There was no question, unanimous. Christine was by far above and beyond the best person for this position, and she just happens to be one of us.
Yep.
So,
Congratulations.
Yay, thank you.
Congratulations.
Great.
And we will miss Jane Franklin, just another long-term employee or teacher who has made a difference with everything that she has done and every day she's been here. So she will be missed. But congratulations to you. Something sad, something happy.
Can we send a letter on behalf of the school committee? Thanking her for her years of service. And superintendent, what can we do? I mean, let's at a minimum do a certificate, but what do we generally do? I mean, she's been a dedicated employee for all these years.
We can we can do a recognition, a symbol, a plaque. Yeah. We've done it before.
Great. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah,
Great.
I just wanted to add quickly about Jane too, is that she was, in all the years that I knew her, she was sort of before her time. She thought about the mental health of kids and like making sure that they were happy, like, and not that everybody else didn't, but it was a real focus for her before it was like the thing to do, which now it's the thing to do. But she's done that for as long as I can, and known her for, yes, a lot of years.
Mhm.
So she will be really, really missed.
Truly a remarkable
Truly
teacher.
remarkable. Thank you.
Okay, all right, so we'll move on to old business. Is there anything to report on the 23 or 24 budget? So, when is the budget meeting for the town council?
Monday,
Okay,
24.
you said they get Tuesday as an overflow?
Well, they reserve Monday and Tuesday, and I think Tuesday they usually use to set the tax rate, but if they don't finish up Monday, it'll spill over to Tuesday.
Moving on to new business, so, superintendent, teacher recalls?
We're making progress.
Um,
There's a few remaining that we'll have on the 28th, I think is our special meeting.
So is there one on the list? Or is there more?
There was one.
There was one.
Yeah.
Right.
So are you just notifying us? Do we have to vote? You hire, we fire, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so you give us the bad job. You do a good job.
That was the state legislature that made those changes.
So, there's no action is needed on our.
No.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? Okay, well, thank you. Let's notify. We're going to executive session, superintendent. Would you like that in open session?
No, it's going to close.
Okay, and you were notified?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'll entertain a motion to go to executive session pursuant to Rhode Island General Laws 42, 46, 5A. One, job performance of superintendent, and job performance of administrators, job performance. Motion been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Chair Lombardi?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Mr. Connell?
Yes.
Mrs. Sada?
Yes.
Mrs. Barticle?
Yes.
All right,
We're-
I'm going to I'm sorry.
We're in executive
No,
session.
I'm going to pause the recording and the audio. And if you fire me while we're away, somebody will have to restart the audio and the recording.
Well, we can't do that, so that's job security. I'll entertain a motion to come out of executive session.
So moved.
Motion been made, is there a second?
Second.
Seconded, all in favor?
I,
I'm sorry, I got a roll call, please. Yes.
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 We're in open session. I'll entertain a motion to seal the record.
So moved.
Motion made, is there a second?
Second.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. For the record, we did not make any votes in executive session. I'll entertain a motion to accept the evaluation discussed in executive session.
So moved.
Motion's been made, is there a second? Second. Second. Okay, is there any further discussion?
I'm sorry. I was just wondering about this, because that goes along with what we had discussed.
I would catch it. What do you want?
No, that's fine.
That, yeah, that part of it.
That's what I don't know.
Okay.
Because we've got some backup information.
Okay, so can we withdraw that motion? Who made the motion? Whoever made it? Withdraw, second, withdraw. Second withdraw. All right. Well, I was gonna say motion to accept the evaluation and all backup discussed in the executive session.
So moved.
Motion to me. Second. Second. All right, so is that okay? So any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Is there anything else that we need to discuss? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion been made, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it, we're adjourned.